Welcome to the Power of Content to Grow Your Brand. My name is Erin McShay. I'm the head writer at Marketing Insider Group, and I'll be your host for this first in a series of webinars from MIG covering marketing industry trends, current events, and topics you should know about. This webinar will cover one of the most foundational topics every marketer needs to understand: content. Today, nearly every business is creating and publishing content in some form, but a much smaller percentage are actually seeing the results they want and expect from their content strategy. Here, we'll discuss how you can leverage your content to really attract and engage your target audiences, generate new leads, and drive growth for your business. Let's get into it. We'll start with a bit of Content Marketing 101. And I know you might be thinking, hey, in 2024, every marketer knows what content means. While that may be the case to some extent, to really maximize ROI on your content, it's important to understand its clear definition, the purpose behind it, and types of content you'll see today. So, by definition, content is any valuable and relevant material created to attract, engage, and retain a specific audience. And there's that important purpose we just mentioned. When businesses create content, they're doing it to attract, engage, and retain a specific audience they want to reach. Common and effective types of content you'll see today include blogs, books and white papers, case studies, webinars and podcasts, and social media, but this list is definitely not exhaustive. There are many, many types of content out there today, and in fact, new types are emerging all the time. Smart companies are working to create diverse libraries of content that encompass many types and can appeal to many audiences, as well as different user behaviors, preferences, and needs. The thing to remember, no matter what type of content you're trying to create or which of your audiences you're trying to reach, is that content marketing is meant to engage and nurture, not directly sell. This is the primary way that it differs from traditional advertising. Where traditional advertising directly promotes products, services, and brands, content marketing engages, nurtures, and delivers value to the buyer throughout their entire buyer journey. With this understanding in mind, let's talk about some of the benefits of great content for businesses that create it. First and foremost, content promotes visibility. You're publishing quality content online on a regular basis, you're making your brand more visible, and as a result, your brand is more discoverable to your potential customers. Great content also delivers value at every stage. Whether someone's in the initial exploratory stages of their buyer journey or they're getting ready to make a purchase, you can create content that aligns with their needs at that stage and thus provides more value to that user. Great content builds trust, and this is a big one. Today, more than 80% of buyers say that they must trust a company in order to buy from it. That means that building trust is not just a matter of strengthening customer relationships, but a factor that can make or break your ability to convert new sales. Great content also establishes thought leadership. It showcases your expertise, knowledge, experience, position as a leader in your industry, and ability to provide effective solutions. Content also facilitates social sharing. When your content is published on channels like your website, social media, and email, it's easily shareable. People in your direct audience can share it with people in their networks who may also find it valuable, helping you to extend your brand reach. Great content can also be a lead generator for your business. There are specific tactics you can take to make your content actionable, to use it as a tool to guide the buyer to the next step in their journey toward purchase. We'll talk about some of those tactics in a little while, but for now, the thing to remember is that when you leverage it effectively, content can help you keep your pipeline flowing. And finally, great content strengthens brand loyalty. This is true both for your current customers and potential customers. No matter which group your audience falls in, content shows them that they can rely on you to provide knowledge, information, and solutions that they need. So, what's the state of content in 2024? Now that we know how important content is and the benefits that it delivers for businesses, what do you need to know as you build your strategy for now and for the future? First, it's important to note that in 2024, most online experiences are beginning with a search engine. If you look further into this research, you'll find studies that report anywhere from about 3/4 to more than 90% of internet users are signing online and going directly to a search engine to find information. Whether they're looking for the answer to a general interest question, a list of potential providers, or a solution to a problem they're experiencing, the thing to note is that they're going to search engines to get the information they need. So, what does that mean for content and business growth? Well, it means that content equates to visibility. Again, when you're publishing quality content on a regular basis and you're optimizing it the right way, you're making your brand more visible and discoverable to your target audiences. Conversely, when you're not creating enough content or when you're not optimizing your content effectively, your brand is not visible to the audiences you need to reach, even when it's high quality and even when you have the solutions they need. Content also equates to connection. We talked about trust, thought leadership, and brand loyalty, and content is a facilitator of all of these things, helping you strengthen relationships with your audiences, your potential customers, your current customers, and others in your network, and creating more opportunities for growth in the future. So, how can you create content that converts? How can you take content from just another part of your marketing strategy to a main driver of business growth? There are 5 proven ways to do it that we're going to talk about now. First, creating high quality and high value content. Second, creating it at volume and publishing it at frequency. Third, optimizing for search with SEO tactics. Fourth, using audience targeting and segmentation to maximize content value for the user. Fifth, maximizing content ROI across your entire marketing strategy. Let's talk about each of these in greater detail. First, your content must be high quality and high value. These are 2 very straightforward concepts, but 2 that are central to the success of your content. First, high quality. Your content needs to be professional, free of errors, visually appealing, and easy to engage with. In other words, no matter who encounters your content, they're going to think, this is from a professional organization that I can trust. Second, your content needs to be high value. In order to go beyond just quality and actually drive action from the user, it needs to be relevant, intentionally targeted, and timely. Second, you need to be creating content at volume and publishing it frequently. Most companies publish too little content. 2 to 4 times a week is the sweet spot, and you can see in the graph on this slide that the more companies publish, the higher traffic and conversions. That means that higher content publishing frequency equals better ROI on your content. This is one of the main reasons that companies choose to outsource content creation to agencies. No matter what way you spin it, creating content is a time-consuming business. When companies outsource content creation to a trusted external partner, their internal marketing team is able to refocus on how to leverage that content for growth. Third is SEO, search engine optimization. By definition, SEO means optimizing web content to improve its visibility and ranking in search engine results, ensuring it's relevant, valuable, and accessible to users and search engines alike. Here are some of the most important aspects of SEO. Keyword research, finding out the phrases and words that your target audiences are using to make search inquiries and aligning your content accordingly. Technical SEO, back-end aspects of SEO like site speed, mobile friendliness, and crawlability for search engines. On-page SEO, a related concept, focuses on content quality, HTML elements like keyword usage, meta tags, headers, and internal linking. Content quality, we've talked about this already quite a bit, making sure that your content is high quality, easy to engage with, and enjoyable to engage with. Backlinks, connecting your content, other high authority sites and organizations by having them include links to your content on their sites. This improves the crawlability of your web pages and your content, and it also shows your audiences that other trusted brands trust you. Audience targeting and segmentation. I like to summarize this step by saying the right content, the right audience at the right time. This maximizes content value for the user. You can do this a couple of ways. First, have detailed ideal customer profiles and buyer personas. The former helps you understand your target customers at the organizational level, and the latter helps you understand your customers at an individual decision maker level. Second, segmentation by location, demographics, behavior, industry, funnel stage, and many, many more traits. By segmenting your audience and really drilling down into these individual user groups, you can make your content more targeted and more relevant to each group. Long tail keywords. These are longer, more specific key phrases that cover really niche topics. They're less competitive for rankings on search engines. And while the audience for these long tail keywords may be smaller, the relevance that your content can deliver to those audiences is much, much higher. Automation, analytics, and artificial intelligence. These are technologies that can help you scale your targeting and segmentation efforts without compromising on quality and accuracy. And last, but certainly not least, maximizing return on investment. How can you make your content worth the investment? And how can you make sure that it delivers the best possible results for your business? First, make sure that your content drives action. Use tactics like compelling calls to action, lead magnet forms, and other intentional tactics to ensure the user takes the next step in their buyer journey after they engage with your content. Integrate content into your overall marketing strategy. And even if your content is high quality and high value, if it's sitting stagnant on your website, it's not doing much for your strategy. Make sure that you're sharing it across all platforms that you use to maximize the ROI it can deliver in the form of leads generated and users engaged. Repurpose your content. This is one of the easiest ways to increase ROI you earn from each individual content piece. It's as easy as taking a webinar you create and writing a blog recap of that webinar so that it's available on another channel. Conversely, you can take a blog series that performed really well on your website and turn it into an informational webinar. By repurposing content, you appeal to different audiences that may prefer different content types or encounter your content on different channels. Analyzing and improving over time. The idea that content delivers value and drives business growth is nothing new. Content marketing has existed for a long time, not just in the current form that we know it today. Constantly analyzing your strategy, aligning with current trends and best practices, and improving your approaches over time ensures that your strategy stays relevant and continues to deliver results. So before we wrap up, I want to take a minute and just share how Marketing Insider Group can help you implement all of the strategies we talked about in this webinar. Marketing Insider Group offers end-to-end content services, from audience and customer research through to content strategy development, content marketing execution, and tracking and measurement of your strategy. We can help you implement a strategy that's comprehensive and customized to your unique brand and your unique audience. I'd love to share more about how we can help you. So please feel free to get in touch with me. My email's here on this slide, Erin@marketinginsidergroup.com. You can also get in touch with our sales team, give us a call, or visit our website to learn more. I want to thank you for joining this webinar today, and stay tuned for deeper dives into some of the content topics we touched on today, including SEO, targeting and segmentation, maximizing ROI, and many, many more to come. It was great spending time with you, and thanks for stopping by and engaging with MIG.